All over the world we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, and Shining World Invention Award, to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring and courageous people who walk amongst us. Hello blessed viewers, and welcome to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. Founded by nature enthusiast Mr. Brian Jones in 1992, Moholoholo Wildlife Rehabilitation Center is now one of the largest and most unique wildlife sanctuaries in South Africa. This scenic center is only 60 kilometers from the world-famous Kruger National Park. A warm home and haven for wild animals, Moholoholo shelters abandoned, injured and poisoned wildlife from across South Africa, helping them to eventually return and live freely in their natural environment. In addition, Moholoholo plays an important role in conserving endangered species. In 2002, the prestigious journal of the National Geographic Society, called National Geographic, produced a 6-part series called Wild Orphans about the animals at Moholoholo. Apart from actively caring for animals, this unique facility is also open to the public. Visitors from around the world can learn more about the wonders of African wildlife through Moholoholo's guided tour programs. Moholoholo also welcomes volunteers from all nations to come and help care for the animals along with the center's staff. Mr. Jones hopes that these activities can help more people understand the importance of protecting our animal co-inhabitants and environment. On today's episode, Mr. Jones shares with us his wonderful experiences with wildlife and his noble vision on how to secure their future survival.
When I was 4 years old and I raised my first sparrow, I worked with animals all my life. I worked with animals for my whole career and saw that there was something in there that man was missing, and where angels fear to trod. These animals are unable to deviate or change and alter from where they were designed to be. And we are now with hobnail boots just hacking the whole system up. And it's not just a matter of saving one animal, it's saving the whole system. And people got to get across that the whole system's important. One is important as the other. Even a mosquito, a tick, a black mamba, a crab, all have a role to play.
To remind people about the important role of wildlife to the Earth's ecosystem, Mr. Jones and his staff at Moholoholo conduct guided tours of the center for the public. The center also provides on-site volunteer opportunities to help people better cherish wildlife and our precious environment.
The poisoning, the habitat loss, the alien plants, etc., all adds to this, and people are really totally unaware of all this.
One serious problem for the animals rehabilitating at Moholoholo is habitat shrinkage, which makes it more and more difficult to return them after their recovery to their natural environments.
That's what people don't seem to grasp. Put back to the wild where, if there's no more habitat. So put back where. And if people just wake up and realize that our habitat is the most important thing for the animals to exist.
According to Mr. Jones, the main cause of habitat loss is livestock raising and modern animal agriculture, particularly cattle farming.
Cattle farming and human industry and agriculture, etc., yes. Sadly, and that's what's destroying it. But cattle is probably the biggest destroyer in our low rainfall areas in Africa. Because the cow is not part of Africa, never was part of Africa, It's exotic. It doesn't have the same feeding pattern as wild animals. A cow eats all part of the grass and even pulls the roots out, whereas our wild animals like buffalo will go in and eat the top part of grass. Then the bulk feeders like zebra, sable, waterbuck will eat the stalks lower down. Then behind them will come the chesibe, the wildebeest, the warthog, the white rhino eats a shorter part of the same grass. But a cow eats all of that, you see. So it's competition to the wild animals. But now we don't want the wild animals, we want cattle. And this is a sad thing.
So basically cattle farming is destroying...
Definitely. Cattle farming is extreme negative on the low rainfall areas. It's a negative. It's a no-no.
For his work in rehabilitating wildlife, Mr. Brian Jones has received the Shining World Compassion Award from Supreme Master Ching Hai. When Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants returns, we will feature the awards presentation and hear more of Mr. Jones's ideas on preserving nature in South Africa. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.